Hi, welcome back to my channel. Make it and make you. If it's your first time joining, thanks for joining. If you've been here before, thanks for returning. So today it is rainy in the or it's supposed to be like thunderstorms yesterday and today. So the weather is changing and it's supposed to start getting like cold this week. And I know there's gonna be like a cold front tonight. It's gonna get into the 50s. And later this week, it's going to be like 50 40s at night, and the high is like 70 during the daytime. So usually when the weather changes like this, I do get like headache. And on one of my videos, I did show like talk about this is what I use when I get my headaches. So I just want to do like a quick demonstration. And like I was saying, one of my doctors tried to, a neurologist, he tried to prescribe some headache medication for me, and I'm just not really didn't want to try it. But he did go ahead and give me a prescription, and I think he gave me something for like high blood pressure. He was saying something about blood pressure, so I didn't take it. But I just was kind of like adamant in me not taking medications, and kind of told him I rather have like natural remedies, whatever. And he did tell me try like a magnesium supplement and a few others, but a few other like supplements, and I don't remember them all. But I did do a Google search because, like I said, at the time I was not working, but I did have like food stamps, and I was trying to like Google things that I could buy that had like the magnesium, and I believe it's like B2. He told me I don't really remember. Like I'm not a doctor either or a medical professional. I'm just speaking from like my own experience, hoping that this could like, help someone in their own medical emergency or whatever. You might not be able to get to the pharmacy to get like a refill or anything. And I think with me, I think like when the weather change, my nerves get like irritated. And so like he said, I think the magnesium and whatever other vitamins he explained, or some of them are in here, not all of the what he told me, but the magnesium for sure. And I know there's different types of magnesium, so I'm not going into that because, like I said, I'm not a medical professional, but this is what helps me. And like yesterday, it was raining, and I went to the store, and I got like soaking wet. I had my poncho in my bag, but I just didn't feel like putting it on. So by the time I got back home, I was like cold and I had a headache, and I didn't do this because there was like an accident that happened to me I don't want to talk about. But instead of like doing this, I just went and laid down and like rested for a couple hours. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that today, like I said, because I know it's gonna be getting cold. But I do have like this little coffee maker, and this coffee maker, but I'm not really sure. I don't really drink coffee. I will drink coffee, but I don't. And it comes with the I bought it because it has like the reusable filter, so you just used it and take it out, and just a little holder compartment that you put it in. But I like using that so I don't have to buy like filters and all of that. So like I say, I could just put my tea bags in here or my tea. I can just put it in there, and then the water just steams through and it comes out. But this is one of my favorite coffee mugs because it's not the normal size, it's a little bigger. So I like to use this instead of like having to make two cups. And I already poured my water in here. What I do is fill up however much water I need. And then I put a little extra because does get hot and steamy. And like you don't get as much water out that you put in. And I bought that because it was like Christmas time and I worked at CVS and they were mentioning like Mickey sort of stuff. So I think like both of them is like $20 or something. I don't remember. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into making this. And I do like this brand. When I make them, I like this. But you can buy like whatever kind you like. So instead of having like all the extra sugar or whatever, I just put my own sugar. And so what I do is I just put like equal amounts of sugar and powder. I was gonna say cocoa powder, but I guess you pronounce cacao powder. And you do want to make sure that powder that you purchase is spelled like this, because other stuff has sugar. It's gonna say cocoa powder, but you want this because it does not contain sugar. It's just like the real thing. So, on the back, you can see it does list some, uh, it says vitamin C, magnesium, potassium, and iron, I believe. Yeah, so those are some of the nutritional elements that it provides. And in one of my videos, I did say I made like smoothies and shakes with this. I have made some oatmeal, and I guess you can use it for like baking as well. On the back, it says for baking. I haven't baked anything with it, just only made oatmeal, and I think just this, and besides the hot cocoa. But I'm going to go ahead and put mine in here because I don't really need to strain it or anything. So I'll just put two of those. And I couldn't think of the sugar that I use in my other videos. But I do when I make this, I like to use the sugar in the raw cane sugar. I don't like to use the white sugar. I just like to taste it better. And then I do use these for like my coffee or tea as well. And I usually store this. It's like a zipper pouch plastic. It's resealable. And I usually do zip it up and then put it in a Ziploc bag as well. And for my sugar, I usually zip it back up and just put it up in the it's double bag now. It has it in like keyboard. And there's a hole in mine, so I can put it back in, just keep it from filling out if I drop it or whatever. It's not a big mess to clean up. And so usually, just turn this on, and I like this because it just takes like a few seconds instead of like boiling the water. It like literally takes like 2 minutes, and it'll be ready. So, all right, and like right now, I don't have a particular recipe that I use. I just feel that when I do mine, I usually mix equal amounts because I tried it different proportions, and for me, that's what works best for me. And I didn't find this recipe from anywhere. I did find it another kind in the canister in the baking out, and they had a instruction to make like hot cocoa with it. And the first time I tried it, I did their recipe thinking that my kids would like it. And since they didn't like it, I just kind of started doing the recipe for myself. Like when I make it, I just do it for me. So they don't like it because there is some bitterness to it. And so I just use it when I on hot cocoa. I do use regular hot cocoa as well, the store-bought cocoa mix, but I don't use it like if I'm using it for a headache or something. If I'm just trying to warm up or just trying to, during like Christmas time, just having hot cocoa with my kids or something, I'll use that. And then if you like, you can even add like a little splash of vanilla. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, just depending on how I'm feeling. So if you want just like extra flavor, you can. And this definitely is bitter, no matter how much sugar that you put in it. It's gonna have a bitter taste because it is doesn't have like sugar in it, like I said. And then if you also like to give it like a smoother taste, you can try like heavy cream or milk, whatever your favorite kind of milk, almond milk or regular milk, whatever kind of oat milk. But I usually don't put it in there because I'm really not that much of a milk drinker anyways. And for me, it just really doesn't benefit me, and I'm okay with the taste like it is. Because I know the reason why I'm doing it is not for taste, it's because it helps me. Then also, this does relieve my headache like pretty quickly. Because I remember one day, my body was just getting like cold. So what I did is just put like some socks on and just like covered up, put like a hoodie on, and then I made this. And then it's just like instantly pretty much within like minutes, my headache started to go away. And like I said, I think it's because it's warm, and then plus the other vitamins and nutrients that are in it. But I don't remember how many ounces my mug is. Like I say, I just do trial and error. I don't have a specific recipe. I just try to do equal amounts of both. And pretty much it is done. So however long that just took. So the water you pumped out there, and that just took about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. And to me, I guess it kind of like it's a syrup. It's more like syrupy, I guess, depending on the portions of water and chocolate that you mean the powder. You can't get like a little syrup too if you put like too much of the powder with the water and sugar. But basically, that's all. It's just like kind of like a syrup. And I don't like mine it's like syrup consistency. I like mine more of a watery consistency. And so after it's done, I just go ahead mix it up. I wish I could show the color. I can't really mix well. There's still some on my spoon. But I'm gonna try and show the color. I guess I could get a clear glass and show the color. I'm just rinsing it off. There's only water in here, but so you can see the color. And you can see it is water. It's not like a certain texture. That's how I like mine, like that. So it kind of looks like dark, chocolate milk or cocoa. That's a regular cocoa drink. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. And even after it's done, you can just like add more sugar or powder if you need to. But I kind of like to add mine before the hot water. Yeah, this is a little one. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more. So for this coffee mug, I probably need to like remember how much you put in here. Not enough for me. Which that flavor might have been okay for some people, but it just wasn't for me. And I'm gonna just double up on my sugar because my spoon is overflowing. This should be like the right consistency for me. Yeah, it is kind of clumping up. That's why I like to add it before I do my hot water. That way, as the hot water is dripping in, it can like slowly melt. Cause this way, it's just not. Yeah, like now it's more of a syrupy. It's like a little thicker liquid. And this part is like better consistency for me. So next time I know to do probably 3 spoon. And then I guess also if you can, you like to add some little marshmallows, you can add marshmallows. And like I said, a flash of vanilla. Or even if you want to add like a little bit of chocolate. That's much better for me. And so sometimes during the wintertime, I will just like for a snack, I will do this with just like popcorn. So if we're watching like a Christmas movie or watching a movie as a family, I'll just go ahead and do this with some popcorn. That way the popcorn is kind of warm. And then this is kind of warm also. But that's it. Just definitely try this recipe if you there we go. If you don't like the store bought cocoa and you want to get like more nutrients out of your hot cocoa and just want to like eat, just want to be like have a healthier option. But I will put this over one more time. This is the exact brand that I like to use, but you can go in the baking section and, like I said, they have little canisters, and I might have some in my cabinet. I really don't want to look around. because I don't want this video to be too long. And I guess I could have looked before, but as you can see, it says antioxidants and flavonoids. So both are supposed to be like really good for you. But I think that's it for this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my hot cocoa, which was saying it's 82 here, but I'm gonna take this like ahead of time of the weather changing, and hopefully it'll get in my system and I won't have any problems today or tomorrow as far as headaches. But thanks for joining, and I will see you soon.